Hello everyone, it's Amanda from Crafty Fit, and today I am going over my layout share for the month of June. As you guys know, it was the best of 30 days of sketches, series 9, and so this is hosted by Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life. I will have her channel linked down below, and I will also have everybody who had joined in on the season this go around. Now, I had all high hopes to try to get every single one done, but as you know, life happens, and June was just super busy for me. Not only just work, but just being outside and just enjoying the nice weather with my family. So I got done 16 layouts, which I think is really, really good. My plan for July is to finish 30 days of sketches and then also roll into using these up for my 2021 album. So that's my plan for July. So I won't be having a July what is it? July goals or something like that. I might have a video for you guys with just kind of going over my my mid-year check-in on my goals and kind of reassessing and looking at what I have. I think this is really, really great. If you are a goal-oriented person like me, it's awesome to do that kind of like audit / check-in periodically, if not at least halfway through the year. So be on the lookout. I might have something for that because I really want to sit down and really focus on what my end of the year is going to look like, because it's probably going to be just as crazy. But my plans for, kind of keeping myself creative and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and get into the layout share. I've been talking for a while. I am going to show you guys, I have with each layout, my plan was to try to go through, like I showed you guys, my mid check-in, or my mid-year challenge to myself is to use some of my stuff up that's either old or kind of like, have like 2 or 3 left. So I have that's still going, and I've been adding to it actually. So that's pretty cool to be adding in and just kind of using my stuff up. So I will continue that, and I do have things I have used up with each layout. Now I don't know each layout day, so they might be in order in the beginning, and then I think I kind of fell off around like day 8 and kind of went all over the place. So I know that this is day 1, and this is a layout just, talking about Stella and her dyeing the Easter eggs in 2019. Now I know that this is an older one because this photo was not in here. These first 2 ones. And this is because I had I wanted to complete, so it's not going to be included in this 2021 album, but that's okay with me. So definitely like this one, and I was able to use up the Easter these butterflies. So I had 2 more of these left. I have some epoxy flare on them from Scrappy Happy Studios. I have a lot of that on different layouts, so be on the lookout because those will be throughout every layout. And I'm just going to put these off to the side because I do like to keep a number of what I have used up. So I will put the layouts behind me. This one right here is using a, I believe it was Rosie Studios collection. And so I added like a cute little like sweet thing to it, and just like some different kind of flowers, and just really love how this one turned out. So this one I didn't end up using up anything. So I love these little hearts that I have. I got those in a Joann's paper pad, and I've just been cutting them up ever since. So this next one is Birthday Princess, and I actually used up a packet of paper, the Paper Studios. I think it was like the little princess themed. And so I had a few of those left over and ended up using that. I have some washi tape on here, which is pretty nice, and a butterfly and a little bit of some rosettes that I had in my stash that I thought was really, really nice to add. And that collection, I believe, is from Echo Park. I'm gonna try to remember these collections, but this one right here is using a Paige Evans bloom. I cut up all of these words. This photo is from Easter. It says it right here, Amanda. Easter of 2021. And I have an epoxy flare. I have like this really cute little metal embellishments. I have something from the Wonders collection, and then some pretty bows. And then I have this really cool, this has been in my stash since before I have moved into my house. This is literally from when I was in Brandon's mom's house, and yeah, I was super happy to use that. So the thing I used were these really old Heidi Grace buttons. These were kind of, I don't even know how old they are, but they're kind of like hiding behind here, and I just thought that they kind of add a little bit of that bold color that I was trying to look for. So super happy with how that one turned out. This next one is probably in my top 5 of these layouts. I have a few that I really like, and this one is one of them. It is using, I want to say this is an Echo Park line, and it is a newer line, and I just love it so much. I love these colors. I love the rainbows. See, we have a sequence on there. And I just love it. So this is documenting when we went to see the hot air balloons. Unfortunately, it was too windy that day, so they didn't really get to fly in the air too much. So this was basically what we've seen. But I also used some Chanel that I had, and just really, I love it. And the thing that I used up was very different. It was from Once Upon a Time, Echo Park, and it was this little fanned embellishment, and I just thought it just looks really cute. So love how this one turned out, and these are some epoxy flares that I had in my stash, so love that. One of my top favorites. This next one is documenting 4th of July last year. I had one more Scrappy Studios flare, and that was this red heart right here. I used a lot, like I said, throughout getting my order. And this is using, oh gosh, I want to say it's like Star Sparklers. It's a Simple Stories collection, and I just got a few sheets and have already used it all basically to create this layout. And I also have some some acrylic pieces, which I have to go back and try to glue down because I feel like this one is not down on there. And yeah, so I have some of those, and I really like how this one turned out. Super cute. This one I ended up not using anything up on this one, but I do have some epoxy flare. I have just like a really fun, I think this sketch kind of called for like a diagonal like heart. It was like a whole bunch of hearts. And so I took that as using the strips of washi, and then I kind of went across the side. And I feel like I'm losing some sunlight, guys. So let me see if I can try to make it a little bit lighter in here for you guys. Hopefully that worked a little bit better. And so I also took like a bunch of things that were in my little stash bin that I had next to me and just created this layout and had a lot of fun. I do have one little dog that I'm thinking I'm going to add on here. Probably like right here. I think that would be really cute. So let me actually see if I can find it really fast since I'm thinking about it. And I don't know if not, I'll hold it off to the side, but here it is, right here. I was trying to see if maybe that would work. I'm my gosh, it would. It's super cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this little dog right here because it's super fun and just something extra. I saw it in my stash earlier today and I was like, why did I not add that on there? I don't know, but this is using the Simple Stories Sweet Talk collection, which I love this one. I love this collection. Super cute. So the next one is another one of my favorites. This one is documenting our Thanksgiving. I used some of these rosettes from Amy? Oh my gosh, is it Amy? No, it's not Amy Tangerine. Oh, Anna Griffin. I was like, I know it starts with an A. Anna Griffin. I used some epoxy flare. This flare is so cute. It matches so well. I used some acrylic pieces that I had, some washi, some puffy stickers, these little pretty butterflies that I had in my stash. And then the thing that I used up was actually these two wood veneers were the last two on this sheet, so I was able to use them up. And I just love how this one turned out. It's super cute. This one, I ended up not using anything extra on this one. This one is using I want to say it's a crepe paper, or it's like a knockoff of a crepe paper collection that I had. I talk more about it in the process video, but I really like how this one came out. I used my circle die to cut out these photos, and then this pad had this paper that was just all these different really pretty plates, and I knew I wanted to do something different, and this was perfect because this was celebrating my aunt's life. She had passed away, and it was just kind of nice to just kind of be with family, especially since we didn't have anything for her. We just kind of all got together and had a good lunch and good times and just celebrated her life. So love how this one turned out, and I was able to use some of these really cute and old photo corners. So love how that one turned out. This one right here is another really cute one. It's kind of a little off for me just because I guess the colors, like the red is really off in this collection. So this one is documenting Miss Stella's 4th birthday, and it's perfect for, and I used this, oh gosh, diamond sticker. I love those things. I mean, they're so much fun. I think I've used every single one that I've had. So definitely love those. I think you can get them from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and Joann's has them. And so I just have like a mixture. I'm using a older collection from Echo Park, and it's all cat themed. So I'm going to be using this for her birthday and to document her birthday in a smaller album. But I was able to kind of just have some fun. I used these Jolie's by You. These are the funky spirals. So these are those little spirals that you see right there. They're paper, and I've had these in my collection for so long, so I'm happy to use them up. And then I've had this in my collection for a long time. It was the Sassafras, and this is from 2009. So I used the cake and then some of these little, what are they called? Candles. So use those up, and I just had a lot of fun working with this paper pad. So it's definitely different and fun. This next one is probably another one of my favorites. This one is documenting our trip to the ocean. It says, "Love that smile," and I love this sheet of paper. I wish I would have gotten a couple more of them. It is from, I think, Echo Park Endless Summer, or My Favorite Summer. I can't remember what it is. I've gotten a few sheets of different collections, and so it's kind of hard for me to remember the ones that I don't have the full collections for. And so this one, when I saw this one, I immediately thought of using these K & Company. They are called pillow stickers. Now I still have some left over, but I am getting rid of this because I'm not using these. These are little ants. Had these since I don't even know when AC Mars was still around, which AC Mars is not around at least in my state. And so used those, and I basically just had so much fun basically color blocking all of these together and just creating this cool, fun technique around my photo. I just love it. It's super fun. It has all the different elements. I pulled out a couple of things from my stash and just love this one. So this one is probably one of my top favorites too. Here is another one. This one is using Heidi Swap's new Sun Chasers collection. And so I used that and I paired this Jolie's Boutique dimensional stickers. This is from 2009, and it was the drinks, and I just thought that they went really well, and this was just documenting that, you know, a nice dinner with friends, and it was super nice, and I thought the sunrise just went really well with this collection, so I really like how this one turned out. And then this one is using the, I think it's called Bloom collection from Simple Stories. Yes. And so I use that, and I kind of, in the video I talked to you guys about using this collection a different way because it is very springy and gardeny, and these photos were actually taken in February of last year. So and it's just, you know, hanging out with family, and I really just loved how my grandmother had this really bright red blanket, and then Stella had this really bright blue shirt, and I just think that these warm tones just really accent the photos pretty well. And even though it's not a spring photo, I just think happy thoughts when I see this, because it was very nice to hang out with family. And it was a good reason for me to use these tiny little wooden, cute little ladybugs because they're just adorable. And so for this one, I was able to use a sticker, a sheet of these little enamel dots. I used those up. And then I also used this Bella Boulevard. These are from the Thankful collection. I had one left, and I just threw it away because I was like, I'm not going to use that anymore. I was able to get them on there, and I really, really like how this one turned out. Okay, this next one is another one of my favorites. As you guys can tell, I love the rainbow ones. The rainbow is definitely my thing. So this one is using Vicki Bouton's Sweet Rush collection, and it was just documenting it was documenting our last year, or 2020 New Year's Eve, and I just really love it. I'm just so happy and just so excited that I was able to do this, because working with sequins is kind of new for me. So I have the sequins over here and some flowers, and just, I love it. And I was able to get 3 things used up on this layout. I was able to use the Recollections little starbursts. You guys can barely see them, but they're like hiding on here. And then I was able to use Color Study some of the flowers, which were super fun to work with. And then the Basic Gray Hey Girl, I had one little one left, so I used that one up, which I thought was super fun. And then this one right here is probably my least favorite, and I talked to you guys about it, I think, a little bit in the video. I think what my problem was is that I was forcing this color scheme with this collection, and it goes pretty well, but it is very different. The blues are kind of off, and just, yeah, I don't know. So I was able to use this up, and I got on this Recollection things, which was actually a removable sticker. I didn't know that. I have this collection that I got from Echo Park that is pretty old. I think it's like homegrown. And then I used some of the Bloom collection too. So definitely like a mixture of things on this page. Not my favorite, but I finally used that one, and I've had this one in my stash since 2009. So pretty good. And then the last one is probably another one of my favorites. I didn't think that I would like this one as much, but when I added these butterflies onto this page, it just made it. So this one is documenting our anniversary, and we kind of just like, you know, beep bopped around near the ocean, and it was just so much fun. So I was able to use these 2 purple bows, and so that is what that is. And yeah, I love this one. This one is probably, I don't know, I have like 3 or 4 of them that I'm just in love with. So I love this one, and love how it turned out. So that is it, guys. I am completely done with this month's layouts. Thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna count how many of these I have so you guys can see how much I've used this month. I always think that these are fun. I call these kind of like empties. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is that really, I have 17? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. So almost one for every single layout, I think. And that is awesome. That is definitely awesome to see, because using my stuff is probably one of the things that I would like to do a little bit more of, because sometimes I like to hoard the beautiful things, and I need to actually go into my stuff and pick out some things too to use up, not just the ones that I don't really use that much, but I do love how these layouts turned out using this stuff, and I think, I don't know, I'm just super excited. So got that done and super excited. So I think, guys, that is it for this layout share. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I didn't say before, I will link the playlist down below. I will still be doing some more videos for July, because I still have a lot more to do for my 2021 album. And also trying to figure out what I want to do next. I do have a couple of event photos that I want to try to make either mini albums with or something like that. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.